In this video, I'm going to tell you a tale of two students in my primary school class that got married on the school playground. Boy, if I had a nickel for every time that happened.
Quasi, what do you mean they got married on the school playground? That's illegal. You need like 5 other people, you need a wedding venue.
Yeah, valid question. I guess you're just going to have to watch to the end of the video to find out. Right? You were planning on... Right?
Okay, yeah, I probably will.
You definitely will.
What?
So I remember back in year 4, we had this guy Dean, and Dean had a big crush on Sophia, and it wasn't long before Dean's feelings became public to everyone in the class, including Sophia. Shit, I'm pretty sure even the teacher knew. Anyways, everyone in the class at this point knows about Dean's feelings, and I remember one day I was sitting at a bench at lunchtime with my mate Paul, and we spot Dean walking up to Sophia. Me and Paul then share a mutual look as if to say, oh, we know it's about to go down, expecting him to pop the question. Although we weren't expecting that assumption to be taken literal when we see Dean approach Sophia and get down on one knee, literally popping the question. Soon after, everyone begins crowding around them, cheering and whatnot. Now, I think it was pretty obvious that Sophia was not into Dean as much as he was into her. She just liked the attention and the fuss, you know? Pretty understandable for someone of that age. And because of that, this led to her saying yes. You already know everyone in the crowd was getting hyped and cheering, shouting for them to hug and hold hands, etc. And Dean was all for that.
Treat me like white teeth.
Lunchtime finally ends, and it wasn't long after until all the girls began planning the so-called wedding. Every break time they'd get one of their friends and do the whole go tell them this, go tell them that messenger gig. And I never really understood why girls did this. Like, bro, just tell them yourself. I don't know why you got a messenger out here like we still in the medieval times. Anyways, they got their messenger coming back and forth, updating Dean on times, bridesmaids, speeches, and venue. And when I say venue, I'm pretty much referring to the decision of holding the wedding next to the swings of a slide. They finally decide on the date. They want to hold it next Tuesday during lunchtime. And somehow, even our teacher, Mr. Jensen, had found out about it. And he honestly didn't seem to care that much. He played it off like he'd be seeing kids getting married every week or something. Totally normal stuff.
Okay, this seems like a problem for a teacher who is not on their lunch break.
And if you think that's weird, you don't even want to know what it was like taking Dean tux shopping. Cosy, which tux do you think looks better? We got the red one, the blue one, the pink one, the black one, the grey one. What do you think of the red one? Cosy. I don't know. Cosy, what do you think of the red one? Cosy, I said I don't know. I like it, it's just, it's a little jazzy. Is it too jazzy? No. Cosy, I said no. Cosy, is it too jazzy? I said it's not jazzy. I think it's a little jazzy. Anyways, come Tuesday next week, and I guess word about the wedding spread pretty quickly, as kids from the years below and above were also tuning in for this. 10 minutes later, we're all still here, and Sophia is nowhere to be seen. Some of her friends, who I guess were her apparent bridesmaids, decided to go and look for her, and I remember one of them, who I'll call Rachel, goes to me before leaving. Make sure everything stays the way it is, and don't let anything bad happen whilst we're gone. And she kind of said it in an almost threatening tone. I watch her and her friends walk off, and I take on my new responsibility seriously. And by seriously, I mean I walked off to get a drink from the water fountain. I come back, and I was absolutely flabbergasted to see a full-on commotion of guys play fighting at the wedding area. Guys were wrestling, pinning each other down. Moments later, Rachel and her gang of bridesmaids turn up. Rachel comes over to me in a fit of rage, and she yells, "What the hell is going on? You had one job. We found Sophia." They told me that Sophia was in the bathroom and that she was going to be here any minute. I look over at Dean, who clearly had no part in any of this. Bro's just standing there innocently. And I realize that this wedding was suddenly in my hands. I stand up and I start politely asking everyone if they can stop fighting and let this wedding happen. It took several minutes, but they eventually comply and rejoin the crowd. It's only then that I realized that they had messed up the whole flower arrangement that these girls had going on, and that's when I realized, dang, this wedding is off to a bad start. First, Sophia's late, we may have a runaway bride in development, and now the guys in the crowd were trying to transform the wedding ceremony into a WWE event. Rough day for Dean, man. They had some random girl up there talking about, do you take Dean and do you take Sophia to be your lawfully wedded whatever, and I'm there tearing up like I wasn't taking a maths quiz 20 minutes ago. They finally got to the part where they said, you may kiss the bride, and that's when Sophia suddenly goes, Dean, I want a divorce. Then she lifts her goofy-ass jumper veil off her head, throws it to the ground, and walks away. Everyone starts screaming and yelling as if she just won some 2013 rap battle, and Sophia walks away with her group of now ex-bridesmaids, leaving Dean absolutely soul-crushed. The crowd took this as an opportunity to resume their WWE matches, and Dean was never seen again. Until the next morning where he caught feelings for Jessica over here. Now, the relationship between a man and a woman may have been broken that day, but the relationship between a man, his Spotify, and zip-up hoodie was locked, secured, and loaded. Let me know in the comments if this is a normal thing. I don't know if I'm just bugging or what, but I feel like I remember this happening more than once. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. Make sure to please like the video, headbutt that subscribe button if you're cool. Feel free to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, linked in the description. And if you want any early sneak peeks of future videos, make sure to join my Discord server, linked in the description of this video and my channel description. Thanks for watching guys, bye.